Hello students, welcome to Geography Chapter 9, India, Location, Extent, Political and Physical Feature. Under this chapter, we are going to discuss about, it means at the end of this chapter, you will be able to interpret location and extent of India with reference to the other countries of Asia. Locate important mountains, plateaus, deserts, islands, rivers on the map of India. Then you will be able to compare the relief, that means the landform, the climate and vegetation, that is flora and fauna, the forests of India with other parts of Asia. Then discuss the importance of monsoon and its impact on the social and cultural unity of India. At first, we'll discuss about the location and extension of India with reference to the other countries of Asia. Let us first discuss. As you know, our country, India, is a part of Asia continent. Which continent? Our country, India, it is the part of Asia continent. This is the political map of Asia continent. Yes, our country, India, is located to the which part of Asia continent? To the southern part. The upper part it is north and the bottom it is south. To the right hand side it is the east and to the left hand side it is the west, right? So our country India is located to the southern part of Asia continent, and it is, our country India is the 7th largest country. What? It is 7th largest country in terms of area in the world. Our country India is the 7th largest country in the world in terms of area and in terms of population. In terms of population, our country India, it is the second largest country. It means second most populous country in the world. After which country? After China. China is also located in the Asia continent only, right? After China, our country India is the second most populous country in the world, right? And however, it is, our country India is separated from the rest of India from Himalayas because of its isolation, means separation from Asia continent. It has its own culture and physical and cultural identity. It means there are different types of physical features in our India. On the basis of physical features, the different types of culture is also present in India. Okay, children, hope you have understood. And our country India, as it is isolated, separated from the rest of Asia, from the Himalayas, by Himalayas. The Himalayas are located to the northern part of India, right? So, here the country India, Pakistan, here it is Nepal, here it is Bhutan, Bangladesh, and to the south, here it is Sri Lanka. These countries, all these countries together separated from the rest of Asia by Himalayas. So, it is called as, all these countries together called as Indian subcontinent. Why it is called as Indian subcontinent? It means among these countries, among Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, our country India is the largest, right? Isn't it? That is what these countries together is called as Indian subcontinent. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಉಪಖಂಡ, ಖಂಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಖಂಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಇದು ಉಪಖಂಡ separate ಆಗಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? Hope you have understood. Let us now discuss about the location and extension of India. Where our India is located? In Asia continent, it is located to the southern part of India. In the world, where our India is located, just look at the world map. It is the political map of the world. Yes, can you identify our country India? Yes, here it is. Right, where is our India located? Our country India is located to the north. Look here, this is the 0-degree equator that separates the whole earth into two parts, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. So our country India is located here, right, in the northern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, again the one more longitude, that is 0-degree longitude, which is called as prime meridian or Greenwich meridian. This separates the world into eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. So where our country is located? Our country India is located to the north eastern hemisphere of the world. Where our country India is located? Our country India is located in the northeastern part of the world. Okay, hope you have understood. And it extends from, from where to where it extends? From north to south, where it extends? From east to west, what is the extension? The latitudinal point and the longitudinal point. Yes, look here. Our country India extends from, here it is 8° 4' north. It is 8°, just look here, 8°, it is called as degree, 4' north to 37° 6' north. That is the latitudinal extent of India from right from Kanyakumari, here southernmost. Okay, mainland India, 8° 4' north to 37° till here Pamir Knot, illi tanaka il Pamir Knot anta heltare, 37° 6' north. This is the latitudinal point, and the longitudinal point of our India extends from, that is from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh. From Gujarat, here it is 68° 7' east to 97° 25' east longitude. This is the longitudinal extent of India. Okay, children, hope you have understood. Then the Tropic of Cancer. Just look here, children. The important latitude that passes through the middle of our India is the Tropic of Cancer. That is 23.5° north. One of the important latitude. Right. That passes through the middle of our India and divides our country into northern India and the southern India. And the important longitude, the standard meridian of longitude is the 82.5° east, which is the standard meridian of our India. The standard meridian of our India is the 82.5° east. Let me show you here. Yes, here it is 82.5° east longitude. Why is it important? This longitude is called as the standard meridian. Why is it called as standard meridian? As you know, our country India is a vast country, 7th largest country in the world. Its east-west extension is too long. Around 30 longitude passes through our India. It means, and the sun rays, the sunlight takes around 4 minutes from one longitude to another longitude. By the time that sun reaches here, it becomes the 2 hours. 30 longitudes into 4 means 120 minutes. It means the 2 hours means, it means there is a difference of 2 hours from the easternmost state Arunachal Pradesh and to Gujarat. In order to avoid the confusions, if each and every states go on follow its own time, it leads to confusion, right? That is what the time on the 82.5° east is followed by the whole country. Okay, so it is called as standard meridian of India that passes through Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh. This is Uttar Pradesh state, right? That passes through Allahabad in Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh. And the area of India is this area. This is called as area. The area of India is about 3.3 million square kilometer. The area, this is area, inner part. The area of India is 3.3 million square kilometer. And the lofty Himalayas, the high Himalayas separate our country India from the rest of Asia. Then let us now look about the neighboring countries of India. Which are the neighboring countries of India? Who are our neighbors? Let's identify the neighboring countries. Yes, look here. It is to the northwest. Here it is located the Pakistan, and here it is Afghanistan, and here it is China, here it is Nepal, and here it is Bhutan, and here it is Bangladesh, it is Myanmar, and to the south located the island country, let me show you, island country, that is Sri Lanka. All these countries are the neighboring countries of India. Which are the neighboring countries of India? Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Sri Lanka, and even Maldives are also the one more country. Maldives is also located very near to Lakshadweep Islands. Even the Maldives here. Let me show you Maldives. These are also located very near to Lakshadweep Islands. These are also neighboring country of our India. Okay, children, hope you have understood. And as I have already told you, the Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree north latitude, divides India from divides India, North India and South India. The southern part of India is a peninsula. What do we call it? It is called as a peninsula. Why is it called as peninsula? Peninsula in the sense, the one part, the area which is covered by water on three sides. How many sides? The three sides. A piece of land surrounded by water on three sides is called as a peninsula. Which are the three water bodies? Yes, let's look here. Bay of Bengal in the east, then Indian Ocean in the south, and Arabian Sea in the west. These are the two water bodies, and one part is joined to the mainland. Okay, children, mainland of India. Mainland to the India. Okay. And as our country India is located in the middle, it helped with the since ancient time. Let me show you in the world map. Yes, look here, children. As our country India is located in the central part almost, and it is covered with the coastal area on the three sides. The southern part, it helps for the trade and commerce with the different countries in the eastern side also and in the western side also. It helped to develop the trade between the countries since ancient time. Not only now, Puratana Kaladindanu Namma southern part of India, it helps to develop the trade and commerce. Trade and commerce ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶಗಳ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗೆ our country will develop, right? Isn't it? So it is located in the optimum place, the correct place, which helps to have the trade connection with the eastern countries also and even to the western countries also. Okay, children, hope you have understood. Right. In the next class, we'll discuss about the political divisions of our India. Hope you have understood about the content. Thank you.